Are you affected by climate change? Well, the answer, sure. But how much? How bad can it get? And who's to blame? In our study, The Heat You Can't Outrun, we delve into exactly that issue. All temperatures in this study are taken in terms of wet bulb temperature. Wet bulb temperature is a way of measuring temperature that also accounts for humidity, not just heat. All graphics in our study are maps. As you scroll down, the map updates by year. If you hover, it shows tooltips. We start with a map of California, then show a map of the whole US, then a map of the world, but instead of temperatures, it's worst CO2 emitters. And then our globe. Our globe spins. If you hover, it freezes. If you click, it pauses. The slider changes the year. The most challenging part to implement was certainly this globe. It had the most new code, the most new ideas, and was the most difficult to integrate. We chose to do this study on this topic in this way because there are many studies that show both CO2 emissions and temperatures separately, but not that many that do them both at once. We thought that aligning both maps would tell an interesting story. We did it in this way with scrolling because we felt that if we used static charts or many charts at once, then there'd be too much for our reader to really understand. By making it one chart in one state at one time, we hope to keep things explicable. Our takeaway here is that the countries that emit the most and the countries that are affected the most are not really the same. And we think that legislature should do something to address this by pushing countries that aren't as affected to contribute more in terms of welfare and so on than those who are, even if they emit the same amount. We think that our visualization does a good job of explaining this because it kind of coaches you into reading these kinds of maps with the first two maps, and then it invites you to compare the world map to the globe, and hopefully come to the same conclusions that we did.